poprzednim odcinku.
O kurde. Leżę sobie. To było planowane wszystko, nie? Jak to rozegrał, żeby było cool. No moi drodzy, długim odcinkiem pora zakończyć tę wyjątkową serię, którą mam nadzieję pożegnacie kciukiem w górę, bo przygody Johna Marstona kończymy.
What a pleasant surprise, Mr. Marston. An informant just told us some interesting news. Our mutual friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, is about to pay call on his bank manager. What do you say to having a little financial discussion with the fella? This way.
Let's get up on the roof. We'll have a clear shot at them from there.
Udaj się do punktu obserwacyjnego na dachu, okej. Da się zrobić. Da się zrobić. Rzecz w tym, że no, szybko nam poszło, nie?
That door is the only way in and out of the building, so cover it tight. You see those horses to the left by the building across the street? Dutch's boys hitched them there. They'll have to run that way to make their escape. Don't start shooting until they're out in the open. If we spook them, they might retreat back and hole up inside. Don't shoot till I give you the signal. Keep your sights trained on that bank door.
Okej. Cieszy mnie to, że w sumie 5 odcinków
Don't shoot till I give you the signal.
i pozostaje nam już tylko
Don't shoot. That man is a hostage.
Undead Nightmare.
They're coming out. Let's kill the rest of them.
Dobra.
Take out those snipers in the window.
Była jeszcze jedna misja wcześniej. To muszę wam powiedzieć. Jedna misja, w której razem z agentami pojechaliśmy po indyjskiego informatora, ale niestety zrąbało mi się nagrywanie, ale to tylko jedna jedyna, więc pojechaliśmy po informatora, którego pobili, przywieźliśmy go do miasta, do lekarza i tyle. Także wiele was nie minęło. Po głowach, panowie, po głowach.
Watch the door. They're trying to run out.
Kurde bele. Zastanawiałem się ostatnio, kto byłby świetną postacią na Red Dead Redemption 3. I wiecie co pomyślałem? I pewnie dużo osób się nie zgodzi, bo będzie pierdzielić głupoty, ale wydaje mi się, że Sadie Adler.
Marston, head into the bank with Hopkins and Manning. Get Dutch. Be careful. There may be some innocent people there.
Wydaje mi się, że to mógł być świetny, nietypowy western. Naprawdę.
We can take them.
I historia i tak dalej jest po prostu, wiecie.
Come on, let's get in there.
To mogłoby naprawdę fajnie wyjść.
Over here. Shoot the lock off that door. Holy shit. Move in. Keep an eye out for
No kitrają się tu gdzieś. Uratuj zakładników z sejfu.
Everybody out! Run! Now! Come on, let's race out of there!
Dał radę.
Marston, get the door! We got you covered!
Oh, it's nice to see you, John.
Hello, Dutch.
How's Abigail?
Well, I hope. Ain't seen her for a while.
'Cause you've been chasing me?
Let the woman go, Dutch.
Of course. Of course. How's your little boy?
He ain't so little now.
No, he must be what? 15? 16? Doesn't time fly?
Don't adjust. It's over, man.
Of course. Of course. I surrendered, John. You're the master now.
I've been my master since you left me to die.
We all make mistakes, John. I never claimed to be a saint, but equally, I never took you for an errand boy.
Just trying to help my family, Dutch. By making compromises we all have to. Now let her go. It's over.
You want the girl, John? You always were the romantic sort. You know, gentlemen, this man here, oh, he married a whore. Used to ride with us. We all had her. Oh, but he married her. And you know that makes him a better man than us. He's a better man. Have the girl, John.
Easy, Dutch.
She's a parting gift from me.
Oh! God damn!
Come on! We can catch him if we hurry! I don't see him!
What the hell happened in there? This is your fault, Marston!
You got a gun too, Sheriff.
You waited too long!
Get on your horses! I just saw Dutch make a run for it.
Dobra, to działa.
Faster!
Ścigaj Dutcha z agentem Rossem. Da się zrobić. Da się zrobić. Czemu go wypuścił, tego nie wiem. Czemu strzelać? Przecież skoro dziewucha była martwa, powinien pobiec i strzelać, nie? Masakra. Ale cóż. Cóż poradzić.
Hey, what happened in there? We saw Vanderlyn escaping from some men. He stole off with the bank manager in an automobile.
Let's just say, Dutch ain't gone and got himself saved. Killed some poor woman.
There's an old logging camp further down this road. It's been abandoned for years. My guess is that's where they're headed. Come on, follow me. So that's the great Dutch? What a role model! The man who made you who you are.
I guess so.
Has he changed?
No, still the same crazy bastard he turned into.
How was it seeing him after all this time? Hug on your heartstrings?
Kind of reminds me of you. Violent piece of shit who went and confused himself with God.
Isn't that sweet of you? And now you must kill him. Your side is chosen.
My side ain't chosen. My side was given. I'd kill you 100 times before I killed Dutch, if it was an option.
There's the car. They must abandon it and continue on foot. Whoa there.
Udaj się do lasu, okej. I zlikwiduj ludzi Dutcha, okej. Skoro trzeba, to trzeba, no. Powiem wam jedną rzecz. Straszna mam ochotę zrobić longplaye z Call of Juarez 1 i z Gunslingera. Bo choć je przeszedłem, to fajnie byłoby je mieć na kanale. Dobra. Z tego się tak przyjemnie strzela. Nie czuję, jakbym grał western, ale no wiecie.
Where's Dutch, Marston?
He got away.
Scared to shoot him? Too much to handle?
When the opportunity presents itself, I'll put a bullet in him, don't you worry. Won't like myself for doing it, but I'll do it.
Ah, good man, good man. You know, at the end of this, you'll probably get a medal. I know I shall.
Dobra, to do dzieła.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Hello, Professor.
Oh, hello, sir.
Oh, Mr. Marston, sir. Good day, good day. How are you?
Well, my family's health and well-being are being threatened by some unscrupulous government agents, and my own hard-won freedom is under duress. But these problems aside, I suppose I'm fair.
Yes, the problems of civilizing nomads. Tell me, sir, are you from Norse stock?
Not as far as I know. I was raised in an orphanage. My father was Scottish.
Unfortunate. You'd make an interesting case for my theory of natural population characteristics.
Really?
Well, yes, a white man, obviously, but with a savage spirit. Trust me, sir, I mean savage in the best possible sense. Natural nobility, but also simple, pure. I've been looking at some blood samples through my microscope, and you know what?
No.
Well, of course you don't. It's a remarkable breakthrough. I've been looking at the blood of both natives and white men of corresponding height, weight, and age, and you know what?
Again, no.
They're exactly the same. It's remarkable. It completely refutes my last book. But I'll tell you what, sir. This sabbatical in the field may have been somewhat forced upon me by circumstance, but my scholarship has benefited enormously. Would you like to partake of a syringe of cocaine? I've quite enough for two.
Not right this minute, no.
So it's a remarkable drug. It entirely restores the ego. It takes one back to a primal state. It helps my thinking enormously. Nastas, come on. Come in, sir. Would you like to take off your slippers? Or skin a rabbit? I know we cannot see the stars, but still my heart is pure, and we meet as equals. These savages must be spoken to simply in metaphors.
No, sir. I grew up on a reservation and attended school.
Oh, lovely.
But I can show you what you want to see. I know where the group of bandits you seek are hiding. Both of you. Vanderlyn has attracted a following of young men on the reservation. They are turning to bad things.
The savage heart cannot be conventionally civilized. I was right all along.
Where's Dutch Vanderlyn based?
In the hills, in Cochene. Let's go. I know a way there that is not guarded.
Marvelous. It's simply marvelous.
Remarkable. I'm afraid I don't really have much of a head for heights. More of a head for highs. well, anyway, I'm sure Nastas will help you. I must be on my way. I've got work to do.
Thanks for the help.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Enjoy yourselves.
Let's get moving, mister!
Dobra, to działam. To podsadź mnie. Bo mały, niewielki. Jak ten świat wielki, tak ja niewielki. Ta muzyka, wiecie, co mi przypomina od razu? Stare horrory. Nie wiem czemu, Nosferatu i tak dalej. W sensie gry horrory.
Damn! See if you can find another route, Mr. Marston. I will have a look around.
Znać inną drogę na górę. Dobra, całkiem tu prosto. Spotkaj się z Anastasem. Innymi słowy, robimy Assassin's Creed'a w kierunku przejścia. Całkiem spoko. Ten prochowiec, który nałożyłem, jest naprawdę klimatyczny, podoba mi się. Bardzo fajne wdzianko, nie? Tak w ogóle, to muszę wam powiedzieć, bo 2500 osób obejrzało ten poprzedni odcinek. Jestem miło zaskoczony. W sumie, jak na odcinek, który trwa 3 godziny 15 minut, to dziękuję wam, jesteście super. Nie było nawet 200 kciuków w górę, więc się postarajcie przynajmniej przy zakończeniu, ale no wiecie. Daliście radę.
There's a cave over here. Might go through or up the mountain.
Okej. Jaskinia, powiadasz. O kurde.
Good. This should save us some time. No harm done.
A, bo go popchnąłem, okej. Zawołałem se konika, czemu nie? Hot i Rock. Jakbym teraz to strzelił, to było po nas, stary, wiesz o tym? Co poza amunicją do pistoletu? Trochę kaszanka. No ale cóż, takie życie.
This way.
On coś kombinuje, czy co? Bo tak dziwnie się zachowuje, ma dziwną mowę ciała. Aha, okej. Ło kurde, już po mnie. Okej, tego się nie spodziewałem. Rany, to było dziwne.
Get out of here.
Zlikwiduj górników. Poszło.
Shoot straight.
Co teraz?
I'm hurt pretty bad.
I don't think you should go any further.
I'll be fine. But you go ahead. I don't want to slow you down.
You sure you're all right?
Just need to take it slow. Go on. I'll catch up or see you on the way down.
Okej.
Don't worry about me. Go look for Vanderlyn. Good luck.
Dzięki za powodzenia. Przyda się. Cholera jasna. Strasznie wysoko. Ale daliśmy radę. Pozbądź się zwiadowcy, nie dając ci wykryć. Mój ulubiony nóż. I ciach. Nie? Ciach. Co jest? Co jest? Za daleko jestem, czy co? No wreszcie. Weź lornetkę.
Mr. Marston? Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston! Here you go, Mr. Marston.
Put that stuff away.
You banged your head. Nastas and I carried you down. Nastas heard the shots and he hurried up to rescue you, and he carried you down. I improvised an escape plan. I'm more of a planner than a man of action.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Friends of mine are with Vanderlyn.
We must try to reason with them, sir. Vanderlyn's gang contains several natives. We must meet with them and try to save them from disaster.
My people have already endured many disasters. Before, this was all our land.
And now we have brought you civilization. Well, sure, it hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been easy for anyone, Nastas. Why, I knew a man in Yale whose father once shot 18 natives in one afternoon out in Wyoming. Oh, the man was quite traumatized. He took to lying with choir boys.
For a wise man, you are a very stupid man, mister.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna leave you to figure out right from wrong.
You are simple-minded, sir. Thus, I do not blame you for not understanding reason. Then again... Marston, sir! It's good to see you, old bean. Good to see you.
And you too, Professor.
Forgive me, I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to standard narcotic impulses, but also due to the fact that I have finally solved the riddle that has tormented my mind these past 8 years.
What's that?
The nature of the savage soul! What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser!
Meaning?
What makes these beings less human than us? Closer to beast on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sate both our desires. I will bring you, Vanderlint and me, the evidence of savages reverting to type. Come, sir! Where the devil is Nastas? He should be here with the horses. Where is he? Where is he? My heart's beating like a drum.
Try to calm down,
Calm
Professor.
down. I've never been so excited in all my life.
Hello, Professor. Mr. Marston. Yup.
This is it! Years of research!
What were you talking about back there? Where are we going?
Nastas has set up a meeting. A powwow, I think they call it. A meeting of minds, of souls. Indians and whites, academics and criminals coming together to find a common understanding.
Nastas, this fool's making no sense.
Some of Vanderlyn's men have agreed to meet with Professor McDougal up at Bear Claw Cabin.
Why the hell would they want to do that?
I think they are interested to find out what conclusions a white man has reached on hundreds of years of culture and society from the comfort of his hotel room.
Wonderful! Do you think I could ask for a skin sample from the soles of their feet?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm actually a little nervous, I have to say. A touch of the old jitters.
No kidding.
It's no small relief to have the two of you along. It's a bear! For the love of God, kill it!
Are you crazy? What's with you?
Thank heavens! Now let's get out of here!
Biedny niedźwiedź. Ale skoro już zginął.
You stink. Yeah.
My goodness, I'm shaking! What a ferocious animal!
That bear showed no signs of aggression. If we hadn't shot first, it most likely would have ignored us and moved on.
All very well for you to say, but perhaps you have some kind of primal bond with these animals, but I, sir, have nothing but my innate instinct for self-preservation.
This is it.
They certainly brought a lot of fellows with them. Stay close, Mr. Marston. I'm a little out of my comfort zone.
Udaj się do chaty. Dobra. W takiej budzie to mi wyglądała zasadzka.
Hello, gentlemen. We come in peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you. Look at what you've done to us. Look at us! We live like animals, scrabbling in the dirt.
Well, violence isn't the answer.
Maybe you live in a different America than we.
Men like Vanderlint will lead you to disaster.
I think we've already experienced disaster. The likes which you could only imagine. Put your hands up!
We come in peace. Do as he says, Marston.
You call this a meeting?
Give me your damn weaponry.
This is not what we agreed to.
You shut your mouth, you treacherous snake!
Holy shit, damn it, Dutch! Professor, get down now!
A nie mówiłem?
Look there!
They killed the stars!
Ja od razu mówiłem, że to będzie zasadzka.
Marston, you have to get us out of here!
Just keep your head down!
Never almighty! Whatever you do, please don't leave me in here! I think I've had about enough of field work for today. Time to return home, sir.
Right, let's go now while we got the chance.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's get back to Blackwater.
Dobra, towarzysz Magdagalowi do Blackwater. No to wracamy. Już widać miasto.
Well, I can safely say that was the worst experience of my life.
I wish I could say the same.
Blackwater. I will never talk ill of you again.
Civilization in all its glory, Mr. McDougal.
And am I glad to be back? I'm in dire need of a syringe. Something to clear the mind and restore the spirit.
So you ain't planning on sleeping then?
Sleep? My dear boy, I'll probably never sleep again.
Dlaczego tak zwolniliśmy? Czemu tu się zatrzymujemy?
Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
So much for a meeting of minds.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I could be boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor. Professor!
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's going on? You leaving?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir.
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. I'm not cut out for this. No, I'm not cut out for this at all.
Nope.
They're fucking savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John?
Hello, Dutch.
I think that's what they call two for the price of one out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their families.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Please, sir, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the rooftops. Get you back to your ivory tower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
Yes. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah.
Good day, sir. Madam.
Look here, sir. What is the meaning of this outrage?
You two stay down and shut up.
Come on. We can get to the roof this way.
Okej. Idź na dach. Pożądano. O kurde, byle może nie tędy. Nie podoba mi się to. Ale dobra, prawie się zabiję.
Follow me.
Widać nasze konie stąd.
Do something. He's going to kill me.
One more move, and he's a dead man.
Not so tough now, are you?
Christ alive, how many are there? We're completely surrounded.
Damy radę, spokojnie. Trzeba ich poskładać i tyle. Kurde bele.
Let's make a break for it.
To ostatnie? Okej. To lecimy. Ja sobie wezmę pistolet, nigdy nie wiadomo.
The horses should be in an alleyway down here.
Dobra. Wierzę ci, że wiesz co robisz. O kurde, nie! Ale to było fartowne. To było najfartowniejsze na świecie.
Come on, let's get the hell out of Blackwater. Whoa!
Let's go!
Head for Manzanita Post. I'm taking the first train out of here. This really couldn't have gone more horribly wrong.
At least you got some good material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor. And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know.
Dobra, wyprowadźmy go. O, jesteśmy.
Easy. Here we are. Finally. A one-way ticket to civilization, please. My research is complete. Much as I thought. There's no civilizing this savage land.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they bloody better. Well, goodbye, Mr. Marston. Best of luck, dear friend.
So long, Professor.
So long, sir.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall in the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Now keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater.
Come quick, take a look at this thing.
Here they come! Look, they brought the machine gun!
Moje ulubione. Mogą teraz ich wystrzelać.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Dobra.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Staram się, tylko jak na razie jest pustka, nie? Totalnie.
There they are! Open fire!
God damn it!
You want me now?
This ends now!
No to się zaczyna. No dawaj, dawaj.
Quick, do something about that wagon!
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Dobra, to jedziemy do Dutcha, no. Ta muzyka z kolei przypomina mi Metro serię. I znowu zlikwiduj gang Dutcha. Kartaczowicy, nigdy dość. Dobra, wszyscy? Już macie z głowy? Co to było? Co to było? Ta gra mnie nigdy nie przestanie zadziwiać, nie? Nigdy. Po prostu nigdy nie przestanie mnie zadziwiać. Ja cię kręcę. Ale jaja. Dawaj.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. This is it, men. Let's get that gate down. Keep them covered now, Marston. Up top! Cover them! You will soon be in your hell. Lord above.
Broń żołnierzy, dobra. Da się zrobić. Wszyscy?
Take cover, men! Fire in the hole!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home. You better follow me.
Zabij ochroniarzy Dutcha.
You're gonna leave this in a box. Working for the government, John. After all I taught you, I'm ashamed.
I słusznie, że ci wstyd. O kurde, tego się nikt nie spodziewał, ale na szczęście nie martw mnie to wcale, bo tutaj kolesi zabije bez problemu. Czy on dostanie jak strzelę w to? Tak.
I don't have a choice. There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see.
They got my family.
Your family? Abigail was N-Man's wife, John. Son of a bitch. God damn it. You'll never take me alive, John.
Dobrze, biegusiem. Dokońmy skurczybyka.
It's over, John. I ain't leaving here without you.
Cholera.
Just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you.
W pogoni za Dutchem. A czy to przypadkiem nie było tak, że on mniej więcej tutaj gdzieś zostanie dorwany? Jak w tym, jak w ściganym? Jestem Tommy Lee Johnson, jest Harrison Ford. Kurde bele.
You can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
Jakoż to była mało kinowa śmierć.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle.
I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hinnigan's Stead who can sell us some.
Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
So, you ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Pa. Apart from the odd pack of drugs.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find...
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out to corral now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Pa. I can do that, no problem.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
No nie. Znowu będziemy zaganiać bydło. Jak ja tego nie cierpię. Ja wiem, że to część jakby idylliczna gry, ale... No jak trzeba. To trzeba. Zajmij pozycję za stadem. Doprowadzić się do domu i ja.
I'll deal with this. Stay with the herd, Jack. This is gonna end. I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there, I'm coming. You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. All right, let's round up the stragglers and get moving.
Dobra.
Keep it moving.
Zakończ zbłąkane sztuki. Do domciu, krówki, do domciu. To były gąski, nie?
Nice work, son.
We made it.
You did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable. That's a fine herd we got ourselves.
So we're ranchers now?
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet. Get up, old man.
I am up.
Get up!
Oh. There, I'm up. Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. Do this together.
You look after the herd. I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way.
I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Pa. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
To na koń, drodzy panowie. Na koń. Jest zupełnie jak w tym. Zupełnie taki epilog, zupełnie jak w Red Dead Redemption 2, nie? Ciekawe. Trochę bardziej pod pewnymi względami zacząłem dwójkę rozumieć jako grę.
Come on, let's go! When you find something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that. You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over. Look, he's picked up a scent. Come on. You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life. Now, when we get near him, hang back and stay quiet. I'll show you how it's done.
No to polujemy. Łapiti! Stój! Ostatni z głowy.
I'll find him. I saw where he went down. Should be just over here. I know I saw him go down somewhere around here.
Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post with Manzanita.
No to lecimy sprzedawać naszą zdobycz.
How are you, mister? You're all set. I'll be back with more next time I pass through. All done. Let's head home.
Dobra, na koń. I do domciu. Jest naprawdę taka totalna jakby utopia, nie? W sensie jest święty spokój, ale to chyba czuję, że to zmierza w złym kierunku. Ja wiem, jak ta się gra kończy, bo mimo wszystko, wiecie, spoilery w internecie przez te dziesięciolecie miały miejsce, więc...
How much did you make?
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That isn't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner.
I'll be rich one day, then you'll see.
I sure hope so. And you can look after us when we get old.
What do you mean, get old? You are old.
We ain't old. Uncle's old.
Well, he should be in a museum.
Yeah, preserved in whiskey for the next 1,000 years. So, you enjoy your first hunting trip? Whoa there.
Why are you stopping? Whoa! Oh, Paul, that was so much fun! I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
I'll be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running those gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Wait, get out of there.
All right, all right.
Come on. Scat. Shh.
Dobra, wypłosz wrony ze spichlerza. Dynamitem? Mołotowem? No dobra, to strzelając pewnie. Już? Ja mnie wytłuc, prawda? No i świetnie. Żeby nie rzec, że poszło po mistrzowsku. Ojejku. Co teraz zadanie dla wujka, dla Jacka czy dla Abigail? Myślę, że zajmiemy się zatankiem dla Abigail.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
To było urocze.
John, wait! I changed my mind. I'm coming with you.
Aw.
Well, come on then. Let's get going.
Let's go.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boys.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarlane?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if you was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. No, you saw it before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarlane? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Ma'am?
O, czyli Bonnie była jednak trochę czuła miętę do Johna. To wszystko wyjaśnia. Bardzo, bardzo subtelnie to pokazali teraz.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyways.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out.
Come on, John. Let's keep moving.
Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe, normal even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were his family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see. We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Aż to było urocze, nie?
What are you looking at, old man?
There's some Mustangs and some such out there beyond that ridge. Wondering if it was worth getting you and going to round some of them up.
Fair enough. We're nearly out of money. Ranch is in turmoil. We may not make it through the winter. What could we possibly want with some good quality horses? Come on.
That tone of voice ain't so becoming on you. Makes you seem all pent up and angry like some Blackwater would-be business tycoon with a bad case of hemorrhoids.
I'll give you a bad case of someone just shot me in the head if you don't hurry up.
Are you gonna mount up, kid?
Pewnie. Zwłaszcza, że to wszystko się będzie wiązało ujarzmiania koni, czyż nie? Tak mi się wydaje. No i spokój.
Yeah, you got it. There you go.
I think that's enough for now. Let's get him back to the ranch.
Wróć na konia. No i fajnie, jakby ze mną współpracował. Dąż do wujka w bicie jest Hope. Czy on przypadkiem nie był za mną? No dobra, rozumiem, o co chodzi. Rozumiem żaluzję, gro. I hop.
Make sure there's enough fresh hay. We need to keep them strong.
All right. Damn, a little gratitude wouldn't kill you. Not a bad day's work.
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
I guess not.
Don't show me and you'll just run off again or something. It's better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolf's been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare him off. You wanna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Stay on Rufus now. Come on.
There you go.
I can shoot. You know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
1 minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you tell me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. Promise.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Just some things you start have to be finished.
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy. Look, he's on to something. Don't fall behind!
Paul, is Uncle really your uncle?
No, at least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Well, why do you call him Uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else.
He was old when I was a kid.
He was old when I was a kid, son. God must have had some purpose for keeping him on this earth. But I sure as hell don't know what that is. Come on, boy.
Find us a wolf, boy.
Let's go. Look, son. He sniffed him out.
Wężu, powiadasz? Dobra, to do ataku. Zastrzel wilki. Pierwszy raz w tej grze, albo drugi, będę strzelał do wilków. Chyba pierwszy. Jeszcze jeden. No i do domciu. Wilki zabite. Człowiek szczęśliwy. Czyż nie?
You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Aha. Dzięki za informację, PlayStation.
John! John!
What is it, old man?
It's Jack. The kid. The kid, well, I just saw him out in the valley. Seems your tales of hunting got the better of him. He said he was going up to the pass, track down that grizzly that's been seen up there.
Kid can't hunt a grizzly. Thing will eat him alive.
I know. I tried to stop him.
But you're worthless as a lawyer at a lynching. Damn you, old man. This is my son. Anything happens to him, you'll wish it was you that bear attacked.
No to na koń, panowie. To będzie przerąbane. Zupełnie jak na początku Red Deada 2, nie? Z Johnem Marstonem. Niedźwiedź. Rufus aż tutaj? Jak on tu wywąchał, tego nie wiem.
Paul, help me! I'm hurt!
Jack, stay down! Don't move! Keep your head down!
Szybko poszło.
What the hell were you thinking going off on your own? You're just a boy.
No, I'm not. I can skin an elk, break horses.
Come on, let's get you home. Now hold tight. Let's go. You all right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're lucky to be alive, you stupid boy. What'd I tell you about going off by yourself?
I go off by myself plenty. You just don't know about it. You're never around.
So this is my fault? You disobeyed me.
I was trying to prove myself.
Prove what? By getting yourself killed?
You're always telling me I read too many books, that I'm not a real man.
I never said that.
I just thought if I could do something you'd like, maybe you wouldn't go away again.
Son, I ain't going anywhere. And believe me, neither are you for a real long time. Yeah. Come on. What's your mother gonna say?
I'm sorry, Paul. Please don't be angry.
I ain't angry. I'm disappointed. Don't you ever run off on your own like that again.
All right. I told you I was sorry.
What would have happened if I hadn't come along?
I don't know. I'd probably be dead.
You'd be a pile of bones right now.
What would you care? I'm just a nuisance to you anyway.
That ain't true, Jack. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I guess there's only room for one hero in this family.
Trust me, son. I ain't no hero. I'm just glad you're safe. Yeah! Come on. Going after a grizzly? What were you thinking? You've only been hunting twice.
I'm not a little kid anymore. What were you doing at my age?
Bad things. Things nobody should do. But your ma and me, we didn't have what you have.
Yeah, I know. I should be grateful.
I'm not asking you to be grateful. I'm asking you to do what I say before you get yourself killed.
It's always one set of rules for you and another set for everybody else. You think I don't know what you did back in the old days? I'm not stupid.
You could have fooled me.
You think I didn't sit up and listen to Dutch and Bill telling all those stories? I'm sorry I made you worry, Paul.
Don't be too eager to grow up, son. Ain't as much fun as it looks. When you're ready to hunt bears, I'll take you.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Paul.
Need a hand with that?
No, sir, I got it.
Looks like you have. You know, you're real good with them tools.
Thank you, Paul.
You'll make this land real nice one day. Me and your mother do our part. By the time your turn comes, hell, this could be the nicest farm in the county.
Maybe, Pa.
Just gotta learn to shoot straight or you'll get yourself eaten by some animal.
Very funny, Pa.
Thank you, son.
Soon it'll be quail season. We should have some fun then.
Is there anything you don't like shooting, Pa?
Well, I ain't met the thing yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know.
You can even put it in one of them books you read.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Today, John Marston stopped shooting.
Now, I ain't no literary man, but I don't think that'll sell. People like shooting in them things.
I think you may be right there, Pa.
So, you ever hear talk about them machines that can make a man fly?
Well, sure, Pa. Everybody knows about that. You know they're gonna be bringing one of those machines around the country next year for a demonstration? One of them machines can turn men into angels.
One of them machines can turn men into angels.
John, come here. John, come here, quick. Take a look at that.
Jack, go into the house, lock all the doors. Whatever happens, don't come outside. You hear me? Whatever happens.
Okay.
Come here, son. Whatever happens, keep the doors locked and your mother inside. Promise me, son. Promise me.
Who is it, Pa?
It's just some old friends. Me and Uncle take care of it. And you go inside and you keep the doors and the windows locked.
I hear you.
Then run!
Yeah, run, boy.
Well, old man, looks like things is about to get settled once and for all.
So it seems. Oh, my good God!
There's still time for you to run, old man.
Come on now! Let's go!
Zlikwiduj żołnierzy.
It's me you want!
O kurde.
Get in there! There'll be more coming.
Kto by się spodziewał, nie? W sensie każdy by się spodziewał, ale rany. Nie do tego stopnia. Po cichu mimo wszystko liczyłem, że jednak nie będzie takiej sytuacji.
What are we gonna do now?
What's wrong? What's happened?
Stay inside, you hear? Like I said, there'll be more coming. I don't know, son. Whatever it is, it ends here.
Dobra.
We'll take you all on. Don't move a damn foot.
Uncle, are you all right?
Damn it! I'm hit.
It's gonna be fun. Ain't no need to die, friend.
Z drugiej strony domu. Obiegać chałupę, czy nie jeżdżą? Nie wiem, czy o kurde. Źle robię, nie? Źle robię, biegając chatę.
Hang in there, Uncle. I'm gonna get you out of here safe.
Ain't time, John. I ain't gonna make it off this porch anyhow. You take Jack and Abby. Take them and don't worry about me. Just get them out of here.
No! Uncle, please! Oh my God! They killed him!
Come on, son. Ain't nothing we can do for him now. We're leaving the farm. I'll watch from the silo. You two go to the barn, get the horses ready.
John!
I'll meet you there. We're gonna head for the barn! That's too damn close!
Masakra.
I see him! Keep firing! Don't let him get too close!
Zostało dwóch. Coś się nie wychylają. Ja ich stąd kurde nie widzę. No nie widzę ich. Chyba, że jestem ślepy, nie widzę. Drzewo mi zasłania, a tu chyba budka. No. Jeszcze ktoś?
Keep your heads down! Now, quick! Run for it! Do you want to die? All right, you're covered! Now go! Go! Is everybody up? Stay in cover! Now! Quick! Run for it! Come on! Pick them off! Everyone's lost, I'm afraid.
Dąż do Abigaili, czeka w stodole.
Hey, come on. Now listen, Jack, darling, get on this horse. Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up.
You keep riding and don't look back. And don't be worried about me, you hear? Now get going.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail. Ain't no trouble. I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
O kurde.
We have to go back for Pa.
Let's go!
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows free. And when I die, don't bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
To Jack, prawda? O, matka też zmarła. I to ledwie kilka lat później. Ale jaja. No dobra, teraz pytanie, czy on wrócił na groby, czy ich pochował. Mówiliście mi, żeby przyjechać do Blackwater i pogadać z gościem na stacji. Chodziło o niego?
Hello, sir. You work with the government? You one of them agents?
Sure, son. Why you ask?
Did you work with a man named Edgar Ross? I have something for him.
Edgar Ross. No, but well knew of him. A fine man if you wanted results. Won himself a chest full of medals. I think he went and retired about a year ago. Last I heard, him and his wife moved out to a cabin on Lake Don Julio. Lucky guy, getting to take it easy. Beats fighting crime in this dump, that's for sure.
Well, thank you for the information, mister.
I wszystko jasne, znajdziemy Edgara Rossa. To do dzieła. Porachunki mamy. I trzeba to załatwić.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, young man.
Hi.
What are you doing out here? Are you out visiting the lake with your family?
No, ma'am. I was looking to deliver a letter to Edgar Ross.
Oh, that husband of mine. That bureau just won't get its talons out of him, even though he's retired. Edgar gave them some of the best years of his life. They ought to let him retire in peace. They'll not rest till they've killed him with worry, and he's such a sensitive man. I'm sorry, I shouldn't get so angry. I don't suppose any of this is your fault. There's no need to worry about him nowadays.
Well, where is he?
He and his brother Philip went hunting on the south side of the San Luis River. Be careful crossing over. They were saying it was dangerous.
I sure will, ma'am. And don't worry about a thing. I'm sure your husband will be just fine.
A to jest niekomfortowe, nie? Ta rozmowa. No jesteśmy. Czy to on?
Hey there, mister. How's the hunting?
Oh, pretty good, son. Got me a few rabbits, coyote, elk,
Still looking for some trophies for the parlor.
I've got a letter here for Edgar Ross. You know him? I heard he was down in these parts with his wife.
Of course I know him. He's my brother. Gone down river, duck hunt. Must be a pretty important letter to have come all this way.
Oh, yes, sir. Real important. I'll be on my way home as soon as I deliver this message.
You best be off then. Just don't get on his bad side. He's got a filthy temper. I'd go now if I was you.
Fast! Then Paul said I wasn't a hunter. Excuse me. You Edgar Ross?
Do I know you?
Forgive me for startling you, sir. I have a message for you. My name is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
I've come for you, Ross.
And you, boy, have sure as shit found me.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the life he lived.
You killed him. I saw you.
You keep saying that.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash. Now get out of here before I kill you as well.
I ain't going nowhere, old man.
I teraz, moi drodzy, można powiedzieć, że zakończyliśmy Red Dead Redemption. Dziękuję wam serdecznie, moi drodzy, za towarzystwo. To była wyjątkowa seria, wyjątkowy western. Obie części mamy na kanale, pozostaje teraz zrobić longplay jednoodcinkowy z Undead Nightmare. Tak, dla picu, nie? W końcu zombiaki i tak dalej, może być całkiem zabawnie. Przejdziemy sobie całość w jednym odcinku, natomiast na kanale na pewno chciałbym jeszcze przejść Call of Juarez 1 w całości, też w longplayu. No i Gunslingera też w longplayu. Myślę, że to całkiem fajny pomysł. Napiszcie mi w komentarzach, co sądzicie. No i oglądajcie serię na kanale, zwłaszcza, że niebawem ogromna premiera Starfielda jeszcze w międzyczasie. Kilka fajnych odcinków. Pamiętajcie proszę o kciuku w górę, jeżeli dotarliście aż tutaj. Dajcie znać w komentarzach. Subskrypcja i dzwoneczek, jeżeli jeszcze tego nie robicie. A ode mnie w tym odcinku i tej serii to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstają dzięki wsparciu patronu z Patronite'a. Link do niego macie na ekranie i poniżej. Moją stronkę, na której są top listy, mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i wszystkie inne fajne miejsca znajdziecie oczywiście w opisie. No i raz jeszcze pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, bo to nic nie kosztuje, a bardzo wspiera kanał. Dzięki za uwagę, moi drodzy, i do miłego usłyszenia.